Okay, great. So everybody is still looking for some good news, and here it is. The Hudson County Hunger Project continues to deliver meals to the community's most vulnerable. The initiative was launched after a conversation between a professor at Long Island University in Brooklyn and the owner of Square One Eatery, a downtown Jersey City establishment. They wanted to find a way to utilize their food supplies, the kitchen, and to keep the staff working to help Jersey City's most vulnerable residents, so the homeless, the elderly, and those who are unable to afford meals. The joint effort between community members, restaurant owners, and the students within New York and New Jersey has to date raised over $15,000 and delivered over 13,000 meals. Keep it going. So in Hoboken, city officials and local artists are lending a hand to small businesses that have been economically impacted by the virus. The opening event, held on May 16th, is a concert featuring local artists, and the fund is seeking to raise $2 million. The fund's an ideal way to give back to the community to help Hoboken recover from the crisis. Broadcasted on the City of Hoboken's Facebook page, it's co-hosted by Mayor Bala and celebrity chef Buddy from The Cake Boss. Everybody knows The Cake Boss. And on a personal note, I happen to have my own in-resident pastry chef, Maxine Brown, my third daughter. She's baking up a storm, hence the COVID-15. And if anyone's looking for fabulous desserts, she's available for hire. Greater Good Events, an event planning company in Jersey City, just launched a virtual wedding package. It includes a bridal gown rental, a bouquet, a mini wedding cake, beauty tutorials from salons, and they even offer virtual wedding photos. So not everyone wants to push off their big event, and traditional weddings have been somewhat derailed by the virus, but for some couples that refuse to let the virus throw them off track, they're gonna do it. The company managed to figure it out. They're inviting your friends and family who can be with you and watch you live. And I gotta tell you, as the mother of 4 girls, imagine the savings. Please let my kids get married now. What a great story to tell your future kids.
Jill, come take a look at this.
Can you hold on a second? Just a second? So a question that I've gotten a lot this last week has been, have home values in Hoboken and Jersey City been impacted over the past 2 months? And I gotta say, it's too early to tell. We still have low inventory, and to be honest with you, the market was on a total pause. And just this past weekend, right, things have started to shake out a bit. People are coming out, and up until closings happen and we're down the road a few months, we won't see what the pricing has done. All in all, super positive, and our market is returning. We're starting to have a spring market. Another question that I'm getting is about the stock market. So the stock market is up, which is great, and 70% of my clients work in finance. People want to know, is the stock market being up going to help real estate? I gotta say that it's definitely helping consumer confidence, right? Buyers are returning to the market, and people that had lost a significant portion of their retirement fund are getting some of that back. So I would say that yes, the stock market being up is definitely a good thing. Finally, sellers want to know, what else can I do besides photos and video to market my listing? Well, I gotta tell you that this weekend I had my first 3 Zoom virtual open houses, so I'm getting those nice 3D tours on all of my properties, and I ran Facebook ads and I sent out a blast to my entire database and all my open house leads, and I posted myself on Zillow, in the MLS. I drove traffic to a landing page. People registered. I let them in. I had a 3D walking tour, which allows me to stop and start. I showed the entire property. I answered live questions, and I got 2 appointments from the first one that I did. So even though I heard that I made people a little bit dizzy, I'm working on that. I think it's a great thing, and I think people have to find other ways to get their properties out there, you know, and also it alleviates some of bringing people in, to have a tour of a property. They go, they see this virtual open house, they're really going to know if they're serious and they want to take a look at the property. So that's one of the ways that we're doing in order to get ourselves more exposure. Okay, this has been fabulous. See you next week, and remember, go bigs and stay home.